Yo, what's up guys, this is Astranox and I'm back for another Epic 7 video. So, floor 66 in the Abyss. Let's get in there, 3 million gold. That's the team I'm gonna use. I will, however, bring Angelica in front because I want her to get hit for procs on Prophetic Candlestick, 3-star artifact. So let's see here. Some of these ads could be part of the boss battle. Some of them could be on the first wave. This guy attacks by setting off a siren, decreasing combat readiness by 10%. Activate emergency alarm, summoning a Porpex cannon. Create a magical barrier, granting increased attack and defense to an ally for 2 turns. Okay, this needs to die ASAP. Increases max health. Shoots a shell at the enemy. Fires a powerful shell at all enemies, removing 1 buff. Arbiter Vildred, okay. Rapidly attacks 2 enemies with a sword storm, decreasing their combat readiness by 30%. Attacks all enemies with a powerful sword storm, decreasing hit chance for 2 turns. So you're gonna have a 50% chance to miss your attack. When you miss, you just deal 75% damage instead of 100%, or you cannot deal like a crushing hit or a critical hit. And yeah, you deal 75% damage, and you cannot land any secondary effect, like you cannot land any debuff or land a critical hit. For 2 turns, summons 4 minions of the Archdemon if caster is resurrected. Okay. I don't know why that's there. Let's go in there and see what is up. Okay, I'm just gonna auto the first wave. And yeah, we'll see what kind of passive he has and what other ability he might have when I reach the wave 2. Because they don't display everything on the screen where I was showing you guys some of the abilities. So yeah, he's gonna summon millions. Like the usual, guys, it doesn't look like he can do anything about if you use poison with Kairos, let's say. So you could use poison with Daydream Joker artifact or artifacts. So you could use both together, or you could use a tanky setup. Like a bunch of supports with a few of them using Daydream Joker. When the boss like regenerates a lot of health, you cannot do it. There's that decreased hit chance debuff. We'll see. Debuff immunity, like from Angelica, is extremely strong in the Abyss in general. But you might not have Angelica. You can use Akates. Hazel is going to get her hero specialization. When the boss heals, you can just try to drop the unhealable debuff from her skill 1. So I guess I can just focus the one in the back so it doesn't summon these cannons all the time. And I'm gonna stop using my skills near the end of this wave so I can be ready for the next one. They deal some damage. Okay, I'm gonna do it now. Well, didn't have too much time to get ready, but here's the wave. Okay, so that definitely want to kill that crystal ASAP. Dark Contract, after receiving lethal damage, regenerates to max health and resets cooldown for Dark Blade. Attacks all enemies with a powerful sword storm, decreasing hit chance for 2 turns. Summons 4 minions of the Archdemon if caster is resurrected. So yeah, you've got to be ready for when he's gonna, well, resurrect. But when he uses that, he's gonna summon minions. And then when he resurrects, that thing is ready again, and he just summons an army once again. So now I'm just gonna slowly work on killing this crystal, because it's buffing Arbiter Vildred. Also, I will try to remove the buff that are on him with Kluri. I could have just attacked the crystal. I could have targeted the crystal instead. So he's attacking 2 enemies at once with this thing, and it's decreasing combat readiness as well. But as soon as I can start working on him, I can reduce his combat readiness with Silk, and I'll be able to control the battle better. His damage doesn't seem anything crazy so far, but the thing is, this Dark Blade is going to be quite scary. I just want to try to get this crystal down before the adds are in play. I can just try to provoke it here so it doesn't do the attack and defense buff. So it doesn't matter actually, because it's on a skill 1. So actually, yeah, it's skill 1 and it doesn't need to target anyone. It just gives the buff for 1 ally. You definitely need some sustain on your team. You could probably do it. Of course, Diene with the rod is gonna be top notch for this. Now, I could use the barrier now, because he's about to do the ultimate. I'm actually gonna trigger the AoE here. I'm gonna save her ultimate for when the adds appear. But I think this is pretty much gonna be the battle. You just try to down this crystal, and then you have to deal with the adds afterward. Crystal should be dying here. Yep. Alright. Start to... Well, now he's gonna summon them and do his damage. Let's see how much it hits for. I have barrier, but... Wow, that's quite a bit of damage. So if you... Okay, he's not sorry, he's not gonna summon any minions unless he resurrects. So that's good. It gives you time to actually take out this crystal. I can just use skill 1 here. Could have saved it for when he does the ultimate, but it did quite a bit of damage, but nothing insane. The thing I have to worry about is when he comes back with the adds. I guess there's some healing that can be... Oof, wow. A whole 100 something. Oh, that I should have used the ultimate there. It's fine, I can just use this. At least he's not getting attack and defense buff. You can't just burst him. You could kill him with like Lorena with triple supports. Here it comes. Let's see. That hit chance debuff is annoying. At least I didn't get it on Bellona. She's gonna proc the ultimate here. But her skill 1 is based on target's max health. We'll see how much damage these adds can do. I guess I could wait for the next turn, but it doesn't matter. I'll go top off everyone, get the debuff immunity. Nice. Don't need to use the heal. I can just keep the Guardian actually. I could use a Guardian if things get fishy. Save that for... Wait, he's not going right away. But he's gonna die soon, so he's actually going to be resurrecting in a second. Proc the ultimate here. Oh wait, it's on the next turn. Alright. Alright. Is it gonna deal more damage than before? Not quite, but I don't know how much health they have, but it kinda looks dangerous. There's you know what, let's just go with the Guardian. Gives an idea of how much health they have. Oh, that was 3.5k, so it's definitely nothing insane. You could use the Guardian twice and kill them. Alright, let them attack. To see what they do. Oh no, I'm gonna proc the ultimate. Well, rip. But you saw they don't have much health, so you can definitely just save your Guardian. It's so much easier to control the battle when you just have one boss. You don't have to deal with adds, and you can actually, like, there's no mechanic that the boss is gaining turns every couple hits he take. You can just boost the speed of your team, boost your combat readiness, decrease the enemy's combat readiness, potentially drop speed down debuff on the enemy. It's really like letting you gain so many more turns than the enemy, and in return you are taking much less damage, and it's much easier to stabilize during the fight and not take huge burst damage all the time. You can actually stabilize after big hits without having to be hit back to back with some abilities that might be quite random, and you might be unlucky and just end up wiping, dying, and then you have to redo the run again, and that gets quite tiresome. I never actually pulled Karis on my account. That's why when I got Bellona I was like, alright, it's time to push in the abyss. Don't have to like spend so many hours in here with relying on Daydream Jokers, or just swapping my group composition all the time depending on what element the boss is. But like, I never actually built my Lorena because I always had like another damage dealer that I preferred. I initially was starting our guard because he was bringing defense down and he was doing some solid damage. But then, like, when you have to face earth enemies, well, he doesn't shine anymore. And when you want to burst down a boss, he doesn't shine anymore because Lorena does more damage the lower the enemy's health is at. But you could do it, it's just you're gonna have to rely on the Daydream Joker or well, if you don't have poison. But you can have poison, you can just you could build Alexa. That could be your source of poison. It's just I didn't bother. I had so many heroes I had to build actually. Always trying to build new heroes to test stuff out for you guys and to make to see if it's worth it for you guys to actually build the hero so you don't waste your time. So yeah, that's the floor. Just be sure you can survive the big attack. Save your souls if you don't have an area damage dealer for when the ads are gonna appear. And Silk is really an MVP here. I know Bellona does some insane damage, but with Silk you can slow down the boss, you can reduce its combat readiness, you can, when the ads appear, you can have speed down on them, you can have speed buff on your group. It really helps to get extra turns in get extra turns in before the enemy goes. So here's the skill ups for my group: Bellona, Silk, Kluri, and Angelica. And the gear, just pause if I go too quick. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll have a bunch of guides and gameplay videos showing up on the screen. And if you haven't checked my channel before, check it out. Hero reviews, all sorts of gameplay videos, arena PvP, upcoming guild wars, and yeah, all sorts of guides, and I'll be working on making many more in the near future. So yeah, check them out. That's it for this one. Peace out for now.